Welcome to leadership. All right, all right, all right, all right. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. This guy sees money everywhere. Well, tonight I got my Manahoonie shirt on from Hawaii. Mr. Rick K sent it to me for my birthday. He wanted me to send a shot so he could get people involved. So I told him tonight I was going to wear the shirt, which I've really, but out of costume. So I thought I'd do that and put on my glasses with my money glasses. So I can see Miss Ursula Allen, you guys clearly through my money glasses. You guys see, you like those glasses? All right. This is leadership. This is leadership. Tonight we're going to go into Q&A. But tonight on leadership, that's why it's only for leaders to want to advance their business. And I just got back from having a dinner with Mr. Adrian O'Neill's organization here in Vegas at a nice Spanish Mexican restaurant, and it was amazing. So I got back home in time. They're all on the call tonight. So I'm going to lead with this tonight, Q&A. Before we go into Q&A, I want to show you a picture, Mr. Clemens, if we can, the first one. This was on CNBC on yesterday, Friday. Now think about this. Millions will start losing what? Medical coverage. Folks, if we're not in the right place at the right time, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say it again. If you and I, top story, looks at top news, millions will start losing Medicaid coverage. Folks, we're in the right place at the right time with our opportunity. And I did this deliberately to show you, if you're not out there getting customers in that arena, you're missing the boat. People, I am telling you, we have never had it so good as we have it today, And with that, I'm going to open the phone lines up for any questions any questions you may have. A matter of fact, I want to read this today. Today's text, I sent out today's text. I want to read it to you. I didn't have a chance to put it up on the screen, but I'm going to read it to you. If you got the text today, and it said this: Dear employers, that means your bosses, you cannot require a master's degree and then pay $45,000. The degree costs $120,000. Ain't that the truth? Why does AC is so valuable? I'll read it again. Dear employers, with the S on the end, you can't require a master's degree and then only pay $40,000 when the degree costs $120,000. Ain't that the truth? And Sam Foster, I know you got two of them, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So with that said, the phone lines are open on anything you guys want to talk about building your ACN business, any questions you may have. So I'm going to take off my money glasses. You guys see the money in the glasses? Can y'all see that? Sam Foster, yeah. Yeah, these are my money glasses. I don't know why. I can always see better with money inside, with money inside the glass. Anyway, let's do this. Please stay. So let's do this. Take your phone off mute if you got any questions on things that you need to help you build your business tonight. We're going to be about a 30-minute call tonight. I just have a need in my spirit to answer questions because a lot of you just need to know you're on the right track, but you also need to know some questions you may have about building your business, so any questions you may have. And by the way, Mr. Adrian O'Neill, thank you for having me out today with your organization for a bite to eat. And I thank you so much for that, sir. Any questions? Yes, Tim Carrera, what's your question, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm struggling with internet here, so hopefully you can hear this.
Get ACN and not the Amway one.
People to actually follow through after they say yes. Yeah, yes, sir. They'll follow through. They'll say yes. They'll say that it looks good, and then we go into the waiting game. How can I motivate What can I say to motivate them into action faster?
Into action, real simple. So I'm gonna give you a real simple solution. Tell them this. I got some feedback. This is not. I just realized this is not for you. See, a lot of times we're scared to tell people this is not for you. See, a lot of people go into what I call the witness protection. You can't find them, right, Miss Deborah? You can't find. Hey, I discovered. I talked to my upline, Al Thomas, and he told me people like you don't do this in a good way. So I'm sorry I wasted your time. Let me tell you something. When you tell people this is not for them, how does that make you feel? Very good, doesn't it? It gives you the power, Miss Ursula, to go to the next one because you took it away from them. Look, don't be afraid to take it away from them. This is not for you. I figured out you're not the guy I'm looking for. I've told many people that you're not the guy I'm looking for. I was giving an example. This morning, as on Saturdays, if I'm in town, I like to go down to the church and help feed people in need. We fed 175 cars came through with people needing food, okay? And one of the guys that volunteers down there, I'm not going to say his name, but he does pharmacy. He works at the pharmacy as a tech. And he told me, "Hey, my wife, he wants to do it with his wife." I said, "Hey, man, I saw him today." And I said, "Man, I told him again, hey, man, it's so good seeing you." I never bring up ACN again to him. I said, "It's okay. It's not for you, man. I'll never bring it up again. It's not for you. We need pharmacists." And he was okay with that. Why are we so afraid to tell people that? I've actually told people no before, and they said, "Well, I can do it," because I told them no. So don't be afraid to say, "You know what? I thought about it. You're not the guy I'm looking for." Man, I'm telling you, it gives you, yeah. And man, you feel good about yourself. Remember, we're selective. I'm selective of who I work with. If somebody gets a wavering, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My upline Sam Foster, you're not the cat. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Take it away from them. Next question. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim Carrera. What's the next question?
Good evening, Mr. Thomas, Jackie Black.
Yes, dear.
We're having an event here in New Britain, Connecticut, and I'd like to know any pointers you could give for the event. We're looking at having a maximum of like 35 people that can be in the little cafe that we're having. Any pointers? Because we're really trying to expand in this area.
Okay, tell everybody what area you're in, first of all. Tell everybody what area you're in.
New Britain, Connecticut.
Connecticut. Now, you want to expand. Why don't you let me ask you a question. How many IBOs are there with you in that meeting of 35? How many IBOs?
Right now we're gonna have 4.
Okay, here's what you want to tell each 4. Each 4 of those people are responsible for bringing 5 or 6 people to the meeting. And how do you do that? Guys, we're having a way to show people. Watch this. Watch how I do this. Write this down, folks. This is powerful. Watch how I start this conversation off. Have you noticed? Write that down. Write it word for word. I'm giving you guys some ammunition. Write this word for word. Have you noticed your energy bills going up? There's Rick K got on here. Hold on a second. Rick K just got on. Your gas bills gone up. Your food cost has gone up. Now notice what I'm doing. I'm bringing out the things that's going to make them go, "Oh my God." We have a way to help you subsidize that. Real simple. You got to hit people where it hurts, in the wallet. We found a way to subsidize that. We have a little business you can do around your schedule. We have a business you can do to the cracks of your schedule. And we're having a meeting about it on whatever day it's going to be. You see, people are more in tune to that. Now they call them side hustles. It cracks me up. People are so broke. They call everything but what it is, it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I found a little side hustle. You can use the word side hustle. That's the new hot word for this century. Side hustle. I found a side hustle. We can make about $1,000 or $2 a week, $1,000 or $2 a month. Keep the numbers low. Don't say 5 or 6 grand. It scares people. Big money scares the average person. I always talk about $500 to $1,000 extra. That's it. Because if you talk about 3 or 4 grand, unless they're in that lump, they don't. It scares them. Here's what they think: who I got to kill, because they don't make that on their job. So they scared. They're petrified. So keep the numbers conservative. $500 to $1,000. The average person will come out, man. They get so excited. This evening, Mr. Kevin Rollins is on the call. He's talking to the guy, one of the waiters. Hey, man, you keep your options open. Yeah, give me a number. That's all he said to him. Guy gave him his number. He said, watch me get the manager. Manager came over, same thing with the manager. Folks, it doesn't take that much, but we think we got to give them everything. Write this down. Less is better. Less is better. You're there to get the name and number and move on.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
You're very welcome. Next question. And it's like anything, you got to invite 20 or 30 people. If all these 4 IBOs invite, these 4 IBOs or 5 IBOs invited 20 people, you might get 30. You might get 30, but everybody's got to over invite. Yes, sir, Ms. Kush up in Canada. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Your phone's on mute. Hello? I don't think we got it. I don't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay, you got to get some ACN service up there. Get off the Amway service.
Good evening, Mr. Thomas. I got a question to segue off of.
Yes,
You're
sir.
there to get the number. This is, by the way, Coach Johnny out of the Las Vegas market. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to segue from, you say you're there to get the number, name and number and move on. How long after are you making the phone call? A day?
Watch this.
The same day?
Today. What Mr. Rollins did today, he said, I'll get time. I said, what time you get off? The guy said 6. Mr. Rollins said to the guy tonight, is 8:30 a good time? Yes, let's do 8:30. See, he preset the appointment. Next question, you got the name and number. Here's the next question. Write this down, everybody. Now you got the name and number. What do we think the next question might be? When is a good time to get a hold of you? See, no sense of calling me at 8:30 if he's still working. Don't call. Find out. Ask him. When's a good time to get a hold of you? See, I love these questions tonight because it helps you prepare you into becoming a smarter business owner. Whenever I talk to somebody, I want to know when's my next time. And then after you talk to them, that let's say Mr. Rollins talked to them tonight at 8:30. The next goal is after they hang up, before you hang up, get the next appointment. Write that down. Get the next appointment. Let me give you an idea. Doctors spend millions of dollars to hundreds of thousands to learn what I'm telling you. Look, when you go to your doctor's office, listen up. Before you leave the office, does not the doctor's assistant say, when can we need you back here in 6 months? We need you back. Don't they follow up before you leave the office with another date to get a hold of you? Every doctor does it. You go see whatever doctor before you leave their office, they're always going to schedule you your next appointment. Guys, you got to do the same thing. Whether it's 6 months checkup or year checkup, they always schedule it. That's part of our business. Now watch this. Let's say you schedule an appointment with that person 60 days out. Okay, I'm just saying this. That's long. Just too long. Let's say a week out. Okay. Have you ever noticed that doctor's office, no matter what type of doctors, have you ever noticed they call you the night before to remind you? Why do you think that is? Because they're professionals and they don't want to waste their time because they know 99% of people are not business owners like we are and they forget. My doctor's office always call me, remind me anyway. They call me and I say, hello, Joyce. It's Al. Yep. I know it's tomorrow morning at 10. I already know. It's in my book. But they still call me year after year after year for all my appointments. Look, you are a professional. Treat your business as a professional would treat their business. Okay? Good question. Very good question. Very good question. Did I help? Did I help you with that?
Yes, sir, you did. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. So
So here, go
so
ahead. Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
so it's just a matter of finding out and asking the next question. It should be a series of questions. When is it a good time to get a hold of you?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
even if they
Look,
say
look. Here's my appointment book, ladies and gentlemen. I got 30 years of these appointment books every year at a glance. Okay. This is my journal. I write down stuff, and here's my appointment book. You guys see this? Because I'm a professional. You can say to me, Al Thomas, where were you 5 years ago on September 10th? I could tell you. Watch this. Watch this. But you can't tell me where you were. You're guilty. You see what I mean? You got to set yourself up for success. Write it down. Okay. So, yes, I want to be able to set it up. If I talk to this person today and say, listen, call me next week. Watch this. Watch how I do this. Not just next week. What day next week? Watch me get it defined. Tuesday. Okay. What time Tuesday? 3 o'clock. Got it. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Just don't let it be. Call me Tuesday. What does that mean? I'm a professional. My time is valuable. What time Tuesday? Mr. Adrian O'Neill called me. He said, Mr. Thomas, I need you Friday, April the 7th. Okay, what's happening? Hey, I need you to meet me at Starbucks. Can you do it? Look at my appointment book. Got it, sir. He goes, we're going to sit there every 20 minutes. I'm calling in all the managers, all of them, every 20 minutes. Matter of fact, Mr. Thomas, I want them to see them other managers sitting at the table. When the next person walk in, they should be sitting there watching the other person get up to leave. So you guys understand that momentum. That's what we're doing. We're doing a blitz every 20 minutes at Starbucks. We're blitzing people every 20 minutes. So we book every 20 minutes so people can actually see people talking to me. They got to wait online like the Godfather and wait till the next person to leave so they can sit down. See, you guys are not creating enough momentum. Folks, this is baby stuff. I'm just saying that's how you do it. You got to create it. To write this down. To think, which most people don't do in America or anywhere else in the world. To think is to create. Write that down. To what? Think is to what, Mr. Thomas? Create. How you do it? I created it. To think is to create, or to create is to what? Think. And most people use their head for a hat rack. Folks, this is common. This is easy to do. To create momentum is simple to do. When I was doing 8,000 amps a month, it's not that difficult once you get everybody on the same wavelength. The whole idea is to create momentum. Wow, I love it. So yes, okay. Mr. Coach Johnny. So yeah, okay. She said next Thursday. What time? 4 o'clock. Got you down. Great. Okay. If you can't make it, let me know in plenty of time because I'm gonna block that time off and let people know. Be serious with you and be upfront with me. If you can't make it, let me know. Don't waste my time. See, people will love to waste your time. Why do you think the doctor has his assistant call you? The doctor don't call you. The assistant call you. You got an appointment tomorrow morning at 11:15 with Dr. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you for reminding me. And some people call, oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm so glad you called me. That's why the doctors do it. Because they know most people are not professional at what they do in life. Love it. Next question. Mr. Josh Casey.
Hey, so just to go off of Coach Johnny question, sometimes what's been effective to me is especially for the cold market, the people that don't know you, that you just piqued the interest. I take a selfie with them, right? I'm full of energy. I take a selfie with them, and before the end of the night, I send them a quick text. Hey, great meeting you. I'm excited to share with you this incredible opportunity. And then I send them the selfie that I took with them. So when I call them, and in the event they don't answer, I send them a text. They have that text thread already that, yeah, I did actually meet this person. I did tell them I was open and serious about making money outside of my current schedule, and then go from there. So that's been effective for me. Hopefully it can be effective for you guys.
Love it. There's another one. Just like I'll give you an example. When I landed in South Carolina last Friday, I landed there and my guy, Mr. Evans, was about 30 minutes late because the traffic was backed up and it was an accident. So I sat next to this lady and we got to chatting. She's a school teacher out in Florida. and she's from Jamaica. And I sent her the video. She's waiting on her ride, and she sat there, and she like, well, my ride's late too. I go, well, there's a bad accident. I told her. So I said, let me show. I'm gonna send a video to you. She looked at the video right then and there. Why do we think people need it? Why? See, here's what we do. We prejudge in our mind people. Don't do that. She sat right there, looked at the video. See, this looks very interesting. She was there for a funeral. And then I talked to her the next day. She said, and I took a picture with her. Just like Mr. Casey said, I took a picture with her. So that next day at the training, I showed everybody Saturday in South Carolina, the lady who I prospected right there at the airport. I took a picture with her. Guys, this is powerful. How many times you guys see me take pictures of people I prospect? All the time. So if I do it, why don't you do it? And start sharing the story. And I shared the story with the lady, and she texted me, hey, I have a girlfriend here, and I want to send her the information. Maybe she can come here Saturday to the training you're having in Charleston, South Carolina. I showed the whole group the message. I got a no yesterday from her. No, I thought about it. I'm sick, and it's not for me. Okay, thank you. On to the next one. But I have a picture to show, like Mr. Josh. What does that do? It's show and tell. Remember, let's go back to kindergarten. Okay, class, tomorrow is Friday. It's show and tell day. What are you going to bring in the show and tell? Well, here's my alligator. Here's a picture of somebody I prospected. It's show and tell, guys. But you're not doing enough of it. Every time I sign a customer up, I take a picture with the customer. Show it. Go back to my Vivid. People I sign up at Vivid. All the Vivid people I sign up. There I am with the Vivid person. Here I'm with the installer. Here I'm with the truck in the back. Here I'm with the front of the house. Why? It's a storybook. You don't have a storybook. When I used to travel showing my checks in the old days, I could show my checks. Here's my check here. Here's my next. I was show and tell. Don't you guys get it? You don't have any information to show nobody. Man, even when I talk to people on the phone, I show them the magazine still. Here I'm here. Here I'm another magazine. Here I'm another magazine. Here I'm another man. Here I'm wait a minute. Y'all just got to show the stuff. Look, documentation beats conversation every time. Here's beach money. I keep it close by. My friend, one of my millionaires I trained, he's in here, talked about me, blah, blah, blah. Here's the Excel Phenomenon book. All right, I'm in this book. Here's the founder of the company. And here I'm here with him. Wow, Al Thomas right there. See, you can't argue with this stuff, folks. God, you can't argue with this stuff. And here's you can't argue with this stuff. Matter of fact, I found the check. Here I'm at one of the convention in Excel with my driver in my limousine, double up as a bodyguard. You can't argue with proof. And I also found a check I forgot to cash for $7,253 back in the day. I was running Sam Foss. I was making so much money, I forgot to cash this check. It's one of my books. Man, ain't that a blessing? You make so doggone much money, you forgot to check it too. But y'all, see, I'm trying to get you guys to be there, but y'all not getting there because you're not learning nothing. And then I show the Excel Phenomenon magazine. Here I'm here. Then I show, look. I got a little sticker right here. Boom. So I show the whole thing. I'm looking at it. I showed it. See, I let people see. You got to let people see. Are you talking about your sponsor who's got you guy you're working with? See, this is worth $1,000. Don't you understand how much money this is worth? This is 10, 12 years old. It's invaluable. It's priceless. It's priceless. And you guys don't have none of this stuff. Why? Because you don't see the value in it. Why? Because you weren't taught what it meant. I still use, 20 years from today, I'll still use that and get tons of IBOs in. Where's your category? What's the stuff you can brag on? Do you have anything with me that you can brag on? Let me give you an idea. When I did, watch it, it's in my new books. See, this is April. I started a new book. Every month I start a new book. April, watch it. I'm going to teach y'all something. I write it down. Look at these 5 things. How to introduce Mr. Al Thomas. 5 bullet points. Number 1, he's created 18 million. Write this down. Don't talk about you. They don't respect you. Write it down. He's created what? 18 millionaires. 5 bullet points. It's right here in the beginning of April's the new one for the month. Look at this. April 2023. Look at it. I'm trying to teach y'all something. Here's how you introduce Al Thomas. He's created 18 millionaires. Number 1. Y'all can't see it. Number 2. He's been featured in Success from Home Magazine 10 years consecutively. Not just 10 years, but consecutively in a row. Write that down. Not just 10, you see, words are powerful. Consecutively in a row. Number 3, he's been mentioned by 3 billionaires. Can y'all read that? 3 what? Can y'all read that? 3 billionaires? But you can't say that, but I can. Use me to get your IBOs in. Number 4, he's been top of 2 network direct sales companies. Look at, there it is right there. I'm teaching y'all right there. It's in my book. What's number 5? He's a lot of fun. If I use the stuff I give you, y'all business be so big to check about. This is not rocket science. If you're my downline or not, it don't matter. What ammunition are you going after and hunting with? I never looked at it that way, Mr. Thomas. That's why you ain't got to the big money yet. Huh. Yeah, this guy, oh, look, watch this. That's the guy I'm working with. Who you working with? You see, you guys, you see, they ain't working with nobody anywhere close to that. Do you realize the power you have with that information it's giving you? Boy, you got, but that's, what's that song about Hammer? They can't touch that. They can't touch that. But you're not using the information there. Start using that. Are you there yet? No, but I'm working with somebody who's going there. He's got 18. I'm gonna be number 19. What about you? You see, now you got something to talk about, baby. I ain't there yet, but I'm going, Jackie Black. I ain't there yet, but I'm going there. Hey, I'm going there, Tim. Hey, I'm working with him. Hey, Rick K. I don't know why. Hey, I'm going there. And when you get around me, some of y'all get around me and we'll talk, shut up and listen. That's how you learn. This young man today, I said, man, look, I said, when you get around me, you just be quiet and listen. No, just listen. You get around broke people, you can talk. But you get around success, listen, because success leaves clues. When I get around my billionaire mentors, what do you think Al Thomas does? Shut the blankety blank up. Got my recorder going. Some of y'all get around people like me, y'all blah, 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 I'm going to give you 2 cents. Nobody gives a rat's back in about your 2 doggone cents because you ain't there yet. Be quiet and listen. You might learn something. And take notes. Yeah, that's how you do this. This is not rocket science, folks. It's common sense. One of my guys today, I said, shh, just listen. No. Just be quiet and listen. You're trying to get where I'm getting, you can't get there by talking, you get there by listening, taking notes. Mr. A.J. O'Neill's so smart. One of the guys there, he said, let's trade seats. I know what he was doing. He was getting close to the fire. I said, you got no questions for me? You see, you're not used to guys like me. Utilize what I'm giving you because what I give you works for you if you work it. If you work it. Go back to the numbers, 3 a day. I said, this is so funny. I sent a text that there's 40 people, 37 people I sent a text to this morning. It's April the 1st. Some of you crossed the finish line and did your 3 a day. Some of y'all fell short. It's okay. Some of you, what did you discover about yourself? That's what I sent to everybody, those 37 people. Are you level 1, level 2, or level 3, or level 4, or level 5? What's your commitment? Who want to go with me the next 15 days, April 15th? You know, I ain't going to tell you how many responses I got back. But that said a lot about them. It's not about me, about them. Folks, are you challenging yourself? That's what leadership's about. How do you, people go to Lake Tahoe, don't you? And go back. I said, how do y'all come back from Lake Tahoe, but your numbers ain't moved? You go to convention, come back, but your numbers ain't moved. Your numbers is always supposed to be moving like the ocean, like a river. The only thing stays stagnant is the Dead Sea, because why? It ain't coming in or going out. It's stagnant. You got to move your numbers every day, every day, every day, every day. Do something to move you forward. Next question. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Next question. Nobody's got another question? Okay, I'm about to take off my $ glasses, y'all. I'm gonna lose my vision here. I gotta take off my. Can y'all see the $ in the glasses? Okay. I had to wear my Manahoonies because I'm gonna get me a little white stick, go down to Vegas Boulevard with money glasses. 3 blind mice. Come on now. Man, all right. I want to show you something else. I got a few more minutes.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, it's Christine Blitz. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, dear. Yes, dear, I can hear you.
I have a question. I piqued a gentleman in Fort Worth, Texas, when we were at the event. His name's Peter. He texted me back. I said, "Are you available?" Because he was interested. I piqued him. It was all good, and he was open. And I got him on Dean's Monday night, this past Monday's call, and I did a follow-up after the call was over, and he did not respond. So do I let it go?
Try one more time. I tried once, twice, 3 times, and it's gone in the wind. Next. 4-letter word, NEXT, next.
Okay,
next.
got it.
So,
And then I'm still working right now. And then I piqued a gentleman just now about maybe 45 minutes ago. He's from Korea, and he works at Sprouts. So while I was working my job, very nice. He helped me out with my job. And I said, you know what, that was very nice of you. Do you look at other ways to make money besides working at Sprouts? And he looked at me kind of weird. And then he goes, well, yeah. And then so we kind of got into a little chit-chat conversation. And then I said, well, what's your number, Stan? What's your schedule look like, you know? And then he goes, well, sometimes when people hit me up like that, I get a little, the word he used, I get a little
hesitant. He's hesitant. First of all, here's what I do. A lot of times, Miss Christine, here's what I do. People always want to use the same language. Make enough money, make enough money, make enough money. Open. I don't use that because everybody and mama heard that. I've heard that too many times. Here's what I say to people. I get the numbers and I make people a little more calmer. And here's what I say to people. Write this down. You know you deserve better, don't you? Look at my head. You know you deserve better, don't you, Miss Ursula Allen? Hey, Christina, well, you know you deserve better. And I never had no person yet say, well, no, I don't deserve better. I never had that happen. You see what I mean? You gotta do it a little different. And here's what I say to them. You know you deserve better, right? You know you're underpaid, okay? I know you're underpaid. Hey, let me do this. Let me get your name and number. I'm going to share something with you that could help you make a couple thousand around your schedule. Keep it simple. Because see, he's never heard that. We hear the same old every time. That's why people run.
Yeah, I have used what you said before. It's time for you. You need a jailbreak. I've used that a couple of times, and people start laughing really hard. So
I know they do.
So I appreciate it.
Of course they do. And here's what I do. When I say that, I look around for their boss. I say, I know you're trying to get out of here. I found a way to get out, make a jailbreak. It's so amazing. But people, I'm telling you, these things work. Thank you, Miss Christina B. Awesome. One or two more questions real quick. I want to show you guys something in a second. All right, next slide, Mr. Now, Mr. Rollins is on the call tonight, and I want to show you something. We just broke bread with him a little while ago. I want to show you something that he put out. I thought was kind of funny. Now, he put this out. Now, here, listen, first of all, he's thinking outside the box. Why haven't some of y'all did this? Now, look at the sign. And the crazy part is he's so excited about ACN. Let me tell you guys a story. He is so zealous about ACN. He put it right outside where he works, where he's the manager. Oh, we said, no, don't do that. We won't get you fired. We don't want to get you fired. He is so zealous for it. Now, watch this. not laughing, but why can't why can't the 33 of us on here do something like this? Now, if you can, look at the sign. There's a couple things on here I want you to look at that that you might find what's the word for it? Mistakes. Do you guys see any mistakes on there?
Yes. I do.
Yes, Cash, that's right. He
Yes,
spelled vivid wrong. What else? What else you find?
health
Health
insurance.
insurance.
Yeah, right, exactly. But watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna say something to you guys is gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna say something's gonna blow your mind. All right, y'all ready for this? Sometimes we focus in on the wrong things. Yes, you're absolutely right. They're wrong. You're absolutely right. But doesn't matter. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. What matters was he got the cojones to go do it. He has what? The cojones to go do it. What about you? Do you have cojones to go do something like that? Spell it all wrong. I don't give a rat's back in, but if phone ring, who cares? You see what I mean? We're so busy trying to be right, we can't see the bigger picture. He did something by stepping outside of the box. Look at Sam Paul. Sam Paul's by every baby over there. He did something different that none of y'all done before. Can everybody do it on this call? Absolutely. Last week, my son was in town. He goes out with his buddy there, and his buddy's father owned a lawn service. So he paid to go put flyers out. He paid them to go put flyers out. Now, he paid them to go put flyers out. You see this box here? It's almost empty of cards. Guess what? Y'all seen me do this before. Here's my card. You've seen this before. Save money on your home bills. Go to my site. I save the average person $1,000 to $2,000 annually in my site. And then on the back, mobile, high-speed internet, payment processing, gas, electric, have bundle services, home security, and television on the back of my card. So guess what? While he was home on vacation last week, hanging out with his buddies, putting out flyers for a lawn service, getting paid, guess what happened? Guess what happened to most of my box here? Of these. And I give you guys ideas that you should do. Huh, Mr. Thomas, that's a really good idea. I know. That's why I do it. That's why this is leadership. It's only for leaders. And I don't push this call because people are not strong enough to do something different outside the box thinking. Now, between that and that sign, look at that. That's amazing. Now think about it. Why can't the rest of us do something like that? But what I'm saying is, don't put it in front of where you work at. Please don't do it with your face on it. He put it right outside his store where he works at. He runs the store. We told him to take it out. We don't get in trouble. We get in trouble. Put it down the street somewhere. Nobody will see it because we don't want executive to walk in there and say, "Wait, is that your?" But that's how zealous he is. Wow, Mr. Thomas, that's amazing. All right, couple more questions, and we'll end the call for tonight. Couple more questions. See, I got to order some more cards now. Couple more questions. Sam Paul's about having a baby over there. See, this stuff is not that difficult, folks. Write this down. Write this down. I'm gonna tell you. Write it down. Write it down. Come on, write this down. To think, is to what? Create. And to create is to what? Is to what? To think. The reason why most of us don't come up with ideas is because your whole life you were taught not to think. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you were taught not to think. Think about it. Mom and dad, what did they tell you? You know, don't talk to strangers. Oh, well, gosh, strangers will make you a fortune in this business. Don't get in the strangers' cars. Well, it's called Uber. Don't go to a stranger's house. Well, it's Airbnb. You know, Easter Bunny. Well, Bunny doesn't lay eggs. Let me be quiet. But I'm trying to make things real that are real. You guys are real people. We're in a real world with real problems, and it's getting worse by the day, as you well know. But you and I have a solution. We have a way out. We have the best opportunity in 10 lifetimes. And all we got to do is go to work and make it real. We got to think like Mr. Kevin Rollins by thinking outside the box. I mean, nobody told, see, that's what I love about Kevin Rollins. He's on the call with his lovely wife. He thought of an idea and he wouldn't go do it. Matter of fact, he texted me. He said, hey, Mr. Thomas, he lives about 2 hours, an hour and a half outside of Vegas. He comes into town just to prospect. One day he called me and said, what's going on? I said, where you at? He goes, well, I told him, go to Target. Okay, walk around there. Then go to Home Depot. Then go to Lowe's. Work. People in there gonna spend money. Then I said also go to Sam's Club and Costco. I'm always getting leads in there. And then I said, oh, today's your lucky day. Amazon late night off 14,000 people. Go to the distributing place here in town and put flyers on everybody's car on their door. Folks, it's not that difficult. When you hear about somebody closing in your area and they're closing up crazy like now, I'd be the first one over there with flyers on every car and every person walk out the store. I used to do this a long time ago. It's nothing new to me. I've been shooed away. Don't you get it? I've been walked out of malls. Told the security guard, walk me out the mall. I said, yeah, what time do you get off? 5? Okay. I'll be back at 6. See, right? Your pride and your ego is stopping you from really going all out. All out, all out, all out, all out. When you make a decision to go all out, your whole life will change. You're gonna get people bigger than you, faster than you, that can build it faster. But you gotta get out, you gotta go out there and just talk to people. Gotta go out there and talk to people. 2 more questions real quick. Two more. It's been a good session. I was planning on going 30 minutes. We're already 45 minutes already. 2 more questions and we're gonna call it a night.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
Just a quick comment here. I just, again,
Who's
Tom Ford.
Yes, sir.
The redhead stepchild here, just sitting here, just trying to. Just gleaning from the field here, and I just want to just thank you so much for allowing people to come to your organization, and if people could just understand what they have their hands on with the knowledge you have. We're coming, we came in through Team National. I asked, the biggest pin we've got that has come over so far is the RVP. And I'm going to tell you, people don't take his time lightly. He is top of the game. He has people underneath him, top of his game. And just listen and do what he has to say and just ride on his coattails. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you, sir, for your input. Thank you so much, Mr. Tom Ford. It was a pleasure meeting you, your lovely wife, finally in person on the cruise that ACN gave in December. Folks, in May, I'm going down back to Mexico on AC. I'm going back to Mexico. Why don't you guys get busy and get qualified this year? They dropped it down to the RD level to go to Colombia with us next year. I'm going. I don't know about you, but why not you? Have you made a decision to come to Colombia? Watch this. I'm not here to embarrass nobody, but do you even have a doggone passport? How do you call yourself an adult when you don't have a passport? You know what blew my mind when I was in San Francisco, lived in San Francisco, born and raised in San Francisco? People look across the Bay Bridge and never been from San Francisco to Berkeley, and people on the other side from Berkeley never been to San Francisco. How a shame to live your life and never see this world. This is a big world out here, folks. I was in the jungle 3 days ago. I was talking to a young man today that was Adrian O'Neill had. I said, did you hear what I said? Where was I 3 days ago? He says, yeah, Mexico. I said, how many 3 days ago? What's 3 days ago? He goes, Thursday. And I said, now watch this. I was in the jungle. Where was most people around the world? What they doing 9 to 5? Working. I said, you catching on now. Because I own my life. My life is here, TJ, to help you, Ursula Allen, Sam Foster, Deborah Carr, Mr. O'Neill, Mary Elizabeth, to get to where I'm at. Just follow it, guys. And remember this, a strong person does not need to hurt you. It's a weak person that'll try to take what you got. Just take this information and implement it. And for what you're going to learn for yourself, what you're going to learn of yourself, stretch yourself. Some of you are so scared to stretch yourself. Get rid of those ideologies that your mom and dad put in you, preachers put in you, ministers put in you, your rabbis put in you, the school teachers put in you. You were born for greatness. Take that lid off and quit living as a number 2 level IBO. Get up to level 4 and 5. The weather's beautiful up here. And I'm nobody special. I'm a guy that wouldn't quit. So with that, one more comment or question, and then we will close the call out. Going once. Going twice.
One more question, Mr. Thomas. It's Christine Blitz again. And
Yes,
I also
dear.
wanted to ask, thank you very much for this platform. I'm very, very grateful. I do have a handful of old IBOs that I have not talked to since they quit ACN. Let's just say it's 5+ years. What verbiage would you use in reaching out to them?
Oh my God, that's a good one. I love this. Here's what I say to them. I call them up. The matter of fact, it's so funny. I got 3 of them I called yesterday. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's all I say. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. Now watch this, everybody. If somebody called you and said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what would you think? See, here's what you guys start doing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna answer that in a second. Here's what I got y'all to start doing. Okay, watch this. What would you need to hear to turn you around? Bam, there's the answer. What would somebody have to say to you on the phone for you to say, oh, okay? Think about it. You're not thinking. What would you need to hear? Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, things have changed. Oh my God. I mean, they're giving away money over here. That's why I tell people. These co-founders have lost their everlasting mind. They're giving away money over here. I've done that too many times. They were doing what? They're giving away money. Yeah, they're giving away money. Matter of fact, you come in, you get the first 3 customers, $200, you get 2 months for. Man, you can make $800. Oh my God, in the first 30 days on a $224 investment. Oh my God, they lost their mind. What are the 3 questions everybody have? Can I do it? How much it's gonna cost? When can I get my money back? My friend Blake Hunt is in Vegas this weekend with his wife. I got Blake. You saw he's my poster child. He got, how much money did he get? $1,600 in his first 3 hours. He got all those customers. Just customers, no IBOs. But are you stretching people to seeing what they can do, or you're selling for what they're telling you they want to do? $1,600 on a $324 investment in 3 hours. We don't wait. I don't wait. No, somebody wants something. Let's do it right now. Customers, do it right now. No, let's do it tomorrow. No. I'm a leader right now. Some of y'all, I'll see it at work tomorrow. No. Right now. Oh, I'll get day after tomorrow. No, right now. Why do you guys put off your money? Why do you put off your success? Live in the now, right now, because tomorrow's not promised. How many of you talk to people 2 days later? If they, well, you know, see, don't do that to yourself. Do it in the now. And with that said, God bless you all. I want to thank Mr. Bree Clemens for helping us out today, as always. I thank each and every one of you leaders be on the leadership tonight. We'll be back Monday with a brand new cast of characters for the month of April. Let's see. We got, oh my God. Starting off with Roxanne Corlano on Monday, Steve Payton on Tuesday, Mr. Cooper on Wednesday, Dean Terrell on Thursday, and Mr. Byron Nelson on Friday. Oh my God. Man, y'all got it going on next week. Lordy. My goodness. The things that Mr. Clemens we do for you guys. And then we just got finished doing our May calendar. I don't wait around. I'm a leader. May's already full. I only have 2 openings in May, and I'll have them filled. See, watch this. Why do we wait to the last minute? When I come to certain people's time, I don't know why they wait till you gotta come on. This is your business. How you do anything is how you do what? Say it with me. How you do anything is how you do what? Everything.